Hello, everyone. Welcome to Kiki and Kibitz. It's me, Mary, and I'm here today on this dreary Saturday. It is raining and snowing. It's like that slush mix falling from the sky here in New York. And I know I've been behind on my last resort recaps. I apologize for that from the bottom of my heart. So this is episode 7, season 2. If you are not first, you are last. Last Resort is keeping me highly entertained. I know it's very scripted. Okay, the therapy sessions are bullshit, but it's very fucking entertaining. Okay, Florian, as always, is MVP. We love Florian. At least I love Florian over here. I watch Last Resort just for Florian, just to see what the fuck is going to come out of his mouth. Natalie's crazy is like on 1,000 this season. Natalie's craziness is always entertaining. Um, Julia is entertaining. I mean, she could be annoying, but she's entertaining AF. So, all in all, I find this season very entertaining. Like I said many times, much better than last season. Okay, last season was very contrived, and I feel like it sucked, honestly. And the only reason why I was watching last season was because of the Molly and Kelly storyline. I was really invested in that. And then once Molly and Kelly left, I think I watched a couple of episodes after that, and I didn't even make it to the commitment ceremony. So this season so far, we're on episode 7. I'm still entertained. I'm still invested. I will try to keep up with my recaps. Um, yes, Natalie, we know it's a bunch of fake couples, but they're entertaining AF. So, hello to everybody in the live chat. Um, Hi, Colleen. Hi, Shelly. I'm not even going to attempt to say your name because I don't want to torture it with my New York accent, but aloha. Hi, Shelly. Hi, whatever, Linda. Hey, girl. Hi, Sheila. Hi, Natalie. Hi, Maria. Hi, Bobby. And hi, Deirdre. And hi, Venus. Thank you all for joining me. So, let's get into this episode. Okay, season 2, episode 7. If you are not first, you are last. So, the last resort at the Arizona resort. Okay, Natalie, we pick up where we left off in episode 6 at the lake. They just finished doing their kayaking exercise, and Natalie and Josh were disqualified. They came in first, but they were disqualified because they switched roles. And even though they insisted that they didn't switch roles once they got into the boat, they announced that, Natalie was going to be the rower and Josh was going to be the one to shoot the balls into the basket. But once Josh realized how far everything was and actually how much rowing was going to be involved, before they got on the boat, they switched roles. That got them disqualified. Okay, Natalie was feeling some type of way about that. So they're doing group therapy. Sophie is talking, and Natalie is and Julia flips the fuck out. Julia's like, stop laughing. This is not all about you. This is group therapy. This is about everybody here. This is not about you. Stop laughing. She is flipping on Natalie so much that the vein in her neck is sticking out. Okay. Her face is bright red. She got the vein in her neck sticking out and she is screaming at the top of her lungs. Sophie's just sitting there like, haha, bitch. So Natalie's like, can I speak for a second? The therapist sitting there, they totally lost control of this. Okay. They've lost control of their therapy session. They're like, yeah, sure, Natalie, go ahead. She's like, I felt like everybody was attacking my couple. Josh and I, We won the kayaking challenge and everybody was attacking us. And it is not right. It is not fair. And Josh is just sitting there like this. Rob says that he just thinks that Natalie is just jealous. Natalie's jealous of Sophie. Sophie's the pretty young girl. After all, we know that Natalie's 57, 67, 87, however old she is, and she's just jealous of Sophie, the pretty young girl. Natalie is just, she's loving this. Okay, she is fucking loving all the attention. You see the little nutty Natalie look, and Josh is like, even though he's in, internally thinking this fucking bitch is embarrassing me again, he's like, I agree with her and I support her. I am by her side. And they're holding hands. It's like, oh, how cute. Hi, Limoncello. Hi, Debbie. Thank you for joining me. Hi, Valerie. Thank you for joining me. So, Josh is totally supporting Natalie in this battle. Okay. So, now next, it's Julia's turn. And this is where it gets really emotional and really deep because Julia explains it's not that she doesn't want to have a baby, it's that she was told by doctors in Russia that she can't. She has some previous medical conditions. So she went to a fertility doctor in Russia 2 years ago, did all the tests, and it turns out that she may or may not be able to have children. And this rocked her so deeply to her core that she's afraid to get a second opinion. And Brandon is all about, I think we should get a second opinion. And she starts crying because she's afraid that if the second doctor tells her that she's not able to have a baby, that I'm sorry, Brandon is going to leave her. And she's like crying, hysterical. I want to hug her through the TV, even though I find her a tad bit annoying. And Brandon's like, I'm not going to leave you. Are you crazy? This is just a rock that we're bumping into in our relationship, and we'll get over it. I love you, and we'll get over it. Um, Natalie, you think that that's a fake storyline as well? That they just pulled that out of their ass? I'm kind of thinking that this is something that they might have faced in their past at one point or another, but not something that they're dealing with right now. I mean, it's craziness. So, anyway, it was really an emotional part. And Brandon and Julia, came together, and it, like Dr. James says, okay, Dr. James said it looked like that there was a breakthrough right there with Brandon and Julia. And Brandon understands more about Julia's fears, and he felt like that moment was a big breakthrough. Yes. Yes, Shelly. I remember they weren't using birth control, and she never did get pregnant. So I think that this may be, a storyline that they may have faced in the past and not necessarily dealing with right now. Can you guys hear me? Guys, let me know that you can hear me. Because Charlene says there's no sound. Okay. Just wanted to double check that you could hear me. Charlene, it might be on your end. Just double check. Maybe you have me muted. Okay, perfect. So Dr. James says this is a breakthrough in their relationship. Now, speaking of breakthroughs, guess what? Ari decided to give Benny his social media passwords. She handed them over, and Benny was so fucking happy. Okay. I could have sworn that he was going to jump into that fucking lake and swim away and just say, fuck this. I am done. Okay. With this therapy crap. I got what I wanted. Here's my social media passwords. I'm out. Okay. He was like, yes, I got them back. I got them back. Now I'm going to go and change everything before she can change it. Yes. So now they're all in the van. Okay. And Sophie is talking about how Natalie's just a mean girl. Okay. And, in the other van, Benny and Ari are starting to get, or getting, a little cuddly, or should I say she's getting cuddly. Okay, she's laying on his lap. um they all decide that they're going to stop and get something to eat and a couple of drinks. Stacy texts Jasmine, hey, do you guys want to stop? Jasmine was like, sure, we'll all stop and get something to eat. And Ari is laying on Benny's lap, and she's like, do me a favor, just don't embarrass me at the bar, okay? And like, just try to be with me. I gave you your social media passwords. At least you can do is be nice, okay? And just be with me. Just be with me. Benny couldn't give two fucks. Okay. The other car with the other cast members pulled up on the side, and he's like, yeah, hey, yeah. He's like elbowing Ari in the forehead. She doesn't, doesn't give two flying shits. He got his password back, and that's all he cares about. Okay. Listen, he'll stick around, he'll do half-ass therapy because he wants to hang out with the boys. Okay. So they walk into this bar. This bar is very interesting, to say the least. And they all are ordering drinks, and like Rob said, they're a bunch of city slickers trying to order fancy drinks at like this hillbilly bar. Okay, so that has like limited alcohol, and they're like trying to order fancy drinks, mojitos and old fashions. Meanwhile, Rob is like, give me a fucking whiskey and coke and shit. So anyway, they're in the bar, and Florian's like, hey, Gino, my buddy, come sit next to me. Jasmine is sitting in between them. It's Stacy, Florian, Jasmine, Gino. And Florian's like, come on, switch seats, sit next to me. And Jasmine's like, no, we are here for therapy. We are not here for fun. No, you are not sitting next to Florian. He is a bad influence on you, Gino. No. So Ari's like, Benny, can we go outside and have a conversation? And I'm sorry, this conversation, wrong time, wrong place. Okay. Benny just wanted to party. He just wanted to hang out and have fun. And she's trying to be all serious. Okay. So she's, trying to get him to admit that he cheated on her from the very beginning of the relationship. So now she's going back 5 years ago. She's not going to address the recent infidelities, but she's going to address it from the beginning. Benny is automatically defensive. And the one thing that pisses me off, and it pisses me off beyond belief, is when he swears on Avi's life and then turns around and says a lie. But just swearing on your child's life alone, like, dude, what in the actual fuck? Just stop it already. Guys, I didn't hear about Ari's dad passing recently. Let me just look on her IG real quick and see if there's anything about that. No, guys, there isn't anything on her social media about her father passing, and I would assume that she would be the first one to post about her father's passing. Where did you guys hear about her father passing away? Because I don't see anything. And let me just look on her mom's thing real quick. because I'm assuming her mom would post. No, guys, it doesn't look like it according to their social medias. So, but if I do find out, I will let you guys know. But as far as I know, no. It may be one of those clickbait account things, which I'm going to get into when I get to the tea segment of this, because these clickbait accounts are like way too funny. So okay, so let's get back to the show. I'm like getting distracted here. So he swears on Avi's life that he didn't cheat on Ari in the beginning. Okay. Ari was the side chick. And let's just put it all out there. When she met Benny, Benny was in a relationship. Okay. Benny is in a relationship and she's a side chick. Okay. So 4 months into the relationship, she got pregnant. And Benny was like, oh shit, I got to do the right thing. So he breaks up with his girlfriend to be with Ari. Ari goes back to the States, and the chick that he tossed to the side for Ari needed closure. So he was just simply giving her closure. It was nothing sexual. But Ari says her grandpa passed away in 2023. But as far as I know, her father hasn't passed away. Um, like I said, I will let you guys know. I'll do my research after I'm done with the live. But from first glance on their social medias, it doesn't look like her father passed away. So now she just keeps interrupting him. Like he's trying to get out his story, but Ari being Ari just keeps interrupting him. And he's like, listen, if you keep interrupting me, I'm going to get up and leave. Swear on Avi's life. Like, stop swearing on Avi's life. But swear on Avi's life. I'm going to get up and move. Okay. So he is telling her that there was nothing sexual between him and his ex girlfriend. He was just giving her closure because she was so upset about the whole situation. And Ari interrupted him one final time, and she got the double flip off from Benny. Okay. I didn't think the double flip off was necessary, but she got it from him and he turned around and walked out. So Stacy and Natalie go to find her, and she just basically tells them that, he doesn't want to have a conversation. And if he doesn't want to have a conversation, then how are we going to do any of this therapy? Like, he just won't admit to cheating. And, he just won't admit to it. Now, Benny, on the other hand, tells the guys that she just won't let things go, that she just keeps going to the past, and he wants, just to concentrate on the present. He feels like that she came to therapy not to work on their relationship, but to simply make him look bad in front of everyone. To say, look what Benny did. Benny did this, and Benny did that, and he did this, and he did that, and just a point, pick, point, pick, point, pick. That's the way Benny feels. This relationship is totally unrepairable, in my opinion. Okay. So now Benny starts to get emotional. And he's like, the thing that really upsets me is that we have the best son. The best son that you keep swearing on his life, dude. Just saying. Okay. They have the best son. He loves his daddy very much. He loves his mommy very much. And he just wants to work things out with Ari. So Avi, the son that he keeps swearing on his life, to have both of his parents in a healthy relationship. Okay, well, considering that he just double flipped off his son's mother, I don't know how this is going to work. And he says that, he just wants Ari to remember that he is her son's father. Well, you need to remember that Ari is your son's mother. So He says he wants to fix it for his family and he just wants to focus on the future. Let's forget about the past and focus on the future. And I get it. Ari should maybe let this go if she really wants to work on her relationship. Or she should just let the man speak a full sentence without her interrupting him and let him say what he wants to say, even though in her mind it might be all lies. Just let him get it all out there on the table. Like you don't let the man speak a full sentence. So I understand his frustration. I understand her frustration, but they're both still annoying AF. So now Brandon is being taught some dance moves by Jasmine that was like totally random. And then the bartender, rings the bell and says, listen, closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Get the fuck out. So the next day, Brandon and Julia are having a conversation. Julia said she called her mom. She told her mom everything about the fertility doctor, and her mom agrees with Brandon that they should have a second opinion. So they're going to go for a second opinion and they're going to see what happens. Now, it is time for sex therapy from Dr. Reba for Natalie and Josh. Okay. Natalie is so excited. She is so excited for this. She's like a kid before Christmas. I want my sex therapy. I want my sex therapy. Oh, yeah, she is fucking excited. So, when Dr. Reba pulls out the paintbrushes, Natalie's like, oh, I love art. I know a lot about art. Do you know about Impressionism? Josh is looking at her like, you fucking lunatic, shut up already. Then Dr. Reba starts pouring the syrup. And she pours the Hershey chocolate syrup into the glass. And Josh is looking at her like, okay, that's kind of gross. That has a lot of sugar. So now Dr. Reba explains what the sex therapy, what they have to do. And Josh is going to be the first one to explore Natalie. Okay. So you can tell he's like, oh, God. So, he finds her spots and whatever. And now it's time to lick it off. So he does a Benny. Okay. Instead of licking it off with his tongue, he wipes it off her. Okay. And Natalie's like, but why? Why didn't you lick it off of me? What is wrong, Josh? Please, lick me. Lick me. So then she says to Reba, next time, make sure you have sugar free for people like him. Reba sees the disconnect between Josh and Natalie, mostly on Josh's side. Josh may insist that they have no problems in the bedroom. He knows all of her intimate spots, but Dr. Reba sees right through him. Okay. Natalie is getting increasingly frustrated with him because now it's his turn and he doesn't want to take off his shirt. He's just not crazy about having sticky stuff on him. The group paint off was bad enough, but sitting in a hotel room with one person watching is creepy. Yes, I agree. I agree. And Stephanie, yes, Josh looked constipated throughout that entire scene. Yes, he wanted to be anywhere but there. So he's like, I don't want to take my shirt off. I'm not into PDAs. He's coming up with every fucking excuse in the book. Natalie is getting angrier and angrier by the second. She is looking at him like she wants to knock him the fuck out. Okay. So Dr. Reba's like, I have an idea. What if I leave the room? Will you participate? He's like, yeah, sure, I guess so. So she leaves the room. Josh is looking like, oh God, I have to do this. Are you fucking kidding me? But they do it. We're going to get into that in a second because then suddenly we are switched to Jasmine and Gino in their room. Gino looks like he's trying to take a nap. Okay. Jasmine's like, I'm going to the pool. Look at my bikini. And Gino's like, oh, that's a nice bikini. Okay. Go to the pool. Let me take my nap. So Jasmine jumps on him and is like, baby, give me a kiss. Just give me one kiss. And Gino's like, no, I don't want to. Stop tickling me. He like jumps away from her so quick that even his hat falls off. He's like, stop touching me. Stop tickling me. No, I don't want to kiss you right now. So he's like, I thought you said you were going to the pool. Go to the pool, Jasmine. So she's like, just kiss me. Just once. Come on, Gino. Just once. So Gino's like, let me give her a half-ass hug. Maybe that'll get her the fuck out of the bed and she'll go to the pool. So Jasmine is frustrated, pissed the fuck off. She starts taking pillows and she starts whacking them with them. And Gino's like, listen, I just don't want to be intimate with you right now. Okay. I'm trying to work on our foundation. We need to rebuild our foundation. We need to rebuild our friendship. And Jasmine's like, then why are we even married? And he's trying to explain to her, you know, that you pushed me away. Oh, wait. Jasmine pulls out the rock from the rock carrying exercise, the first therapy session in the first episode, and she's like, you wrote Jasmine pushed me away. This is not fair, and you're the one that's pushing me away. And they get into an argument, and then she goes off to the couch and she's sobbing. I'm like, okay, whatever. So she just says, I just want to say that nobody can say that I did not try my very best. Okay, Jazzy, whatever you have to say to convince yourself, because I know that you were already allegedly cheating on Gina with Matt at the time. So, anywho, she tried her best. So now we're back to Natalie and Josh. Josh took his shirt off. Okay. Let Natalie put syrup all over his shirt, all over his chest. They were giggling. Dr. Reba's outside listening to them. She's like, oh, it sounds like they're having a lot of fun in there. Natalie's licking his chest and she is just so happy. She is giddy like a little kid at Christmas, like she said, to be able to do this with her Josh, with her man. But she's not sure of their relationship. And we're going to get into this in a second. So, high five. High five. We accomplished this. Okay. And she tells Dr. Reba, I didn't realize that Josh could be so sensitive about something like this, that he could be like so shy. And Josh tells Dr. Reba, to be honest with you, I didn't enjoy the exercise. I just did it for Natalie. Natalie wanted to do it and I did it for her. And one of the problems that I find whenever we're intimate, and this is where Josh is like trying to open up and be vulnerable, and maybe Natalie should just shut the fuck up and listen and not take things so personal, like Dr. Reba will tell her in a minute. So Josh tells Dr. Reba that part of the problem with their relationship is not in the bedroom, it's not in the bed, it's the aftermath. The next morning and the expectations that are put on him. And, it's like Natalie wants to have breakfast. Natalie wants to be attached by his side all day long. And he's a very busy man. He has phone calls and meetings set up back to back to back. He has a 7-year-old daughter. His son was just in a tragic accident. So he can't give Natalie the time. Natalie's like, but why can't I be by you all day long? Like, why can't we do things together? Who am I? Who am I to you, Josh? I don't want to be like this forever. Like, I don't want to be just a girlfriend. I want to be a wife. I want to be a mother. You know that I want to have children. And Josh is like, well, you know that I don't want to have kids. And the conversation is spiraling out of control. Okay. And Natalie is getting angrier and angrier by the minute. And she's screaming at Josh by now, you lie. You lied to me. You told me that we were coming here to work on our relationship. You a liar. She's like, even Donald Trump has time for his wife. Josh, what is wrong with you? Why won't you make time for me? And Josh is like, it's Natalie, you just need to calm down a little bit. Just take a chill pill. Calm down. And Natalie is just screaming at this point. She's like, what are we? Give us a name. What are we? Am I your girlfriend? What am I? I want a name, Josh. Yeah. Okay. So Natalie starts being overdramatic as usual because it wouldn't be Natalie if she wasn't over dramatic. And she's like, every time you say things like that, it's just like you take a knife and you stab it and you twist it in my heart. Dr. Reba is like, Natalie, Josh is trying to be vulnerable and tell you what he's thinking and feeling. And even though it may upset you, you should try not to take it as a personal insult. Because she's like, don't even speak, Josh. I don't want to hear another word out of your mouth. Then Natalie decides, you know something? It's time for Dr. Reba to leave. I don't want to hear another word out of this bitch's mouth either. She's not agreeing with me. She's not saying, you know, Natalie, you're right. Josh, you need to drop everything the day after you fuck her and spend the whole day with her, pampering her and treating her like a princess. No, because she's not agreeing with Natalie. Natalie decides that the session's over. Okay. And she has to throw shade at Dr. Reba. You're the wrong kind of counselor. You're only a sexual therapist. We need another kind of counselor. So, goodbye, Dr. Reba. It was nice, but maybe it was not so nice. Goodbye. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Dr. Reba on in the In Between the Sheets show said that this is the first time she had ever been kicked out of a therapy session. Hey, that's the first time for everything, but we are dealing with Natalie. She says again that she sees the disconnect between them emotionally. And, you know, even though they may not have problems in the bedroom, their problems are long, long, long outside the bedroom. So that was this week's episode of Last Resort. And let's just get to the tea session. And first of all, I just wanted to say what happened to family support. So 90 Day Fiance official Instagram posted a clip of the Jasmine trying to seduce Gino scene. And Gino commented, Jasmine is only seducing me in this scene because the camera's on. This never happens at home. Off camera, it's a completely different story. As far as her rejection claim, who wants to be intimate with someone that only starts fights with you daily and treats you like shit all the time? Who wants to be intimate with someone that verbally abuses you daily or screams at you constantly or says their ex is better sexually than you are or that she wishes she fucked her ex before coming to Michigan? Now, that's definitely not someone I want to be intimate with. So this is what Gino says. Now, Gino's cousin in law, Michelle, who is married to his cousin Dana, hopped into the comments on the same post. And this is what she said. I am kind of sick of hearing I am kind of sick of hearing the same comments from you for every post I see lately. You never wanted to get help for yourself or Jasmine. You want to complain how mean she was to you, but yet you refuse to seek out therapy for yourself and especially Jasmine. So, this gives me the impression that Michelle knew all along that Jasmine was treating Gino like shit. Okay? Dana, Gino's cousin Dana, likes to post. It's like, what in the actual fuck is going on? Whatever happened to family support? But at least Gino got his boy. He got his boy Florian, but we'll get into that in a second. So Jasmine is having typical Jasmine problems. Let me share that with you guys, okay? She's trying to do cameos and stuff, and she's having, what I call typical Jasmine problems, because all of us can't live our lives like Jazzy does. So here we go, typical Jasmine problem.
So I'm home trying to make cameos, and I have had to stop multiple times because Coco has a girlfriend. Her name is Poppy, which is Dana's and Michelle's dog. So they're basically cousins, because we're all family. But I mean, Coco identified Poppy as her girlfriend. So long story short, Poppy is a big doggy, she's
No,
a
he's not.
beautiful blonde
I think
doggy
he's supposed
girl
to get
with
out of my.
long legs. Like Coco is crazy about her. And she's American. So which is convenient
All
for
right.
Coco to get his green card. He's very smart. And I'm very
Oh,
proud of that.
nice.
But
Please.
Poppy, because she's a big dog, she's always like barking like at other dogs or at the Amazon delivery people. And now Coco, every time he sees someone, he starts barking like a guardian dog and then interrupts my cami and I have to start all over again. Oh.
God, yes, guys. Oh my God, I have to show you this Darcy thing in a second. Let me make sure my mic is back on. I had to mute myself for a second. Oh my goodness. Sorry. I'm like all discombobulated. Okay, I'm back. I had to mute myself for a second because my husband decided to walk into the room and start talking to me. I'm like, what is going on here? Michelle is Gino's cousin Dana's wife. And apparently, she is Jasmine's bestie. From what I understand, Jasmine has, taken her under her wing. And I guess if you're Jasmine's bestie, that'll give you, um, a possible opportunity to appear on the show in the future. I mean, they were on Happily Ever After. They were on the Tell All with Happily Ever After. So, I guess Michelle decided to take sides and she is Jasmine's bestie now. So, like I was telling you guys before, these clickbait accounts on Instagram at least crack me the hell up. This picture of Jasmine pregnant doesn't even look like her. It is so badly photoshopped. I nearly spit my drink out when I saw that. I mean, it's like crack me the fuck up. So thank goodness Gino has his bromance with Florian because it looks like he has no family support, which really sucks. So this is the dog that Jasmine is referring to, Coco's girlfriend, because apparently Coco will be getting her green card as well. Yes, Jasmine is joking about her dog getting a green card. And just to throw everybody off of the scent that she's actually living in Hollywood, Florida with Matt, she posts pictures that allegedly Michelle sends her of the snow in Michigan, and she posts them to her stories, acting like she's still in Michigan when she's allegedly living in Hollywood, Florida with her new boo, Matt, the one that she allegedly cheated on Gino with. And she will be dating on the single life. So now, this is Avi, Ari and Benny's beautiful son. Do you see why I want to reach to my TV and smack the living shit out of out of Benny every time he swears on Abby's life? Look at this little boy. Stop swearing on your son's life. Jeez. Anyway, so now, speaking of clickbait accounts and the crazy shit that they put out, I just want to clear this up for you guys. Okay. I know a couple of you guys sent me messages asking me if this is true. This is not Ari's new boyfriend. This is Raul from Ecuador. He was also featured in the Corey Evelyn storyline. He was actually the one that called Evelyn the town mattress, if you guys remember that. He is a tour guide in Ecuador. Ari went to go visit Ecuador over the summer a few months ago. This was actually like last year, like months back. And Raul was her tour guide. I don't know how this got spun to this being Ari's new boyfriend. Just clearing it up, guys. This is Raul, Evelyn's friend who called her the town mattress. So now, Ari posted to her story something that I found very interesting. She said, I see there is a trend of outing misogynistic men on social media, thinking about trying to do the same with some of the awful women on here who are also misogynists. Do we think it's time that some of these people understand that just because they are on the internet does not mean they are synonymous? Thoughts? So, this is very interesting. I wonder, who is she referring to? Is it just random people on the internet DMing her shit? Or is it other cast members? And I don't know. I don't know. So we shall see. I will let you know what Ari posts if she ever posts anything. So now, moving on, we have Darcy and Stacy. And I always thought Stacy was the prettier one out of the twins, but she is fucking, oh my god, guys. I had to share this. Okay, so here. Darcy and Stacy looking fucking insane.
Hey guys, what's the tea?
The tea is Austin Bach extensions.
We got the tea, baby.
We got the tea. So, see this seamless installation?
Love it.
Blended color,
Silky smooth, Steve.
silky smooth.
That's extensions? Where?
Sure is.
Where? I don't believe it.
They're
Austin
invisible.
Buck, show us.
In addition, this hair has lasted her over a year.
Yes.
The same exact hair.
Same exact hair.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's tea.
That's amazing.
That's some tea.
You can install.
Good morning, everybody. I just want to say
So
thank you so
that
much for really
is-
sweet messages.
Darcy and Stacy looking absolutely fucking insane. My goodness, guys, like what is going we've known that they're crazy. Okay, we know that they have an addiction to plastic surgery, but Florian, paging Florian, I mean, you got to step in and do something here. Like, what the fuck is going on? Ay, guys, jeez. I saw that reel. I was like, holy shit. So now Julia is thanking everybody for their thoughtful messages and support after she was so vulnerable on the episode. So let me just share her message with you guys.
Good morning, everybody. I just want to say thank you so much for really sweet messages. That has mean a lot to me, and more important, more people who have similar stuff writing me, and I'm talking, and we connecting. I will be explain a lot of more. I mean, it's been a lot change. It's been a lot of bad news. It's been a lot of good news, but I will be talking more. You will be see more. But I take from this therapy 100%. I've been serious. I've been open. I've been vulnerable. I tell my secrets. I tell everything what I'm done to hide, even if it's not something good. So just thank you so much for understandable. Thank you so much. I'm gonna cry now. I've been super emotional for last like couple years for tell you. I mean, like, I let myself just be that.
So, Julia thanking everybody for their support. And yes, they did show Darcy showing up on The Last Resort early in the season. I'm thinking that there's going to be some type of family therapy because remember, we also saw Brandon's parents, Betty and Ron, on a TV screen, and it looked like they were in like some type of family therapy session. So I'm thinking, we're still early in the season, it's only episode 7, that there's going to be a family therapy session soon, and that's when we'll see Darcy. Because wherever there's one, there's the other. Especially Stacy. Darcy is not so far behind. So, um, Julia thanking everybody. Then we have Sophie, who has been working out to get back to her goal weight. She said she had gained a lot of weight, then lost a lot of weight. So now she's trying to go back to her goal weight. Thoughts and prayers go out to Rob's doggy Rome. He had a growth removed from his gums, and now they biopsied it, and Rob is just waiting for the results. My thoughts and prayers for his doggy. Apparently, he's had this dog for 13 years, family member. So, praying for the doggy, praying for good, positive results. Josh hanging out with his son and a bunch of friends. And Natalie has been coming under fire lately. I know I've talked about this quite a few times, but it really pisses me to fuck off. Okay. She is auctioning 10 video chats from her exclusive site, OnlyFans. Minimum bid $150 each. She has a bunch of guidelines and boundaries for the video chat. No explicit talk, no nastiness, blah blah blah, or you're gonna forfeit your call, not get your money back. She's donating 50% to the victims of the wildfires in California. Why not donate 100%? Like James and Tata are doing by selling jewelry from their store, and they're donating 100%. Natalie, why are you kicking 50%? Keeping 50%? Like, what the fuck? So it smells like scamming to me. So, yeah, Natalie's been coming under fire, but she doesn't give a shit though. She really doesn't. She doesn't give a flying shit. And all I have to say is Natalie better not see how Kim flirts with Josh. Okay? Kim as in Pillow Talk Kim and Jamal. Well, you know that Jamal, Josh, and Rob are the 90-day bad boys, right? The three of them, three amigos, they go everywhere and they film these videos. Well, they were on live the other night. It was Jamal, Josh, Kim, and it was a bunch of people coming in and out of the live. Florian was on the live at one point. Um, I just want to play this for you guys. Is Jamal gonna have a stepdaddy before he knows it? Let me know what you guys think about this. Is this playful banter? Is this like inappropriate, like
Come on,
creepy?
come. I'll feed you.
I
I'll
think
feed
we
you.
should
I
do-
will hand. I will hand feed you, Josh. Just.
Ew. What? You're gonna hand feed spaghetti? Hey, Tiffany's in here. What's
Well,
up,
with
Tiffany?
the fork. With the fork. Like not my hand, but you know.
Mm.
Oh man. So, Kim, did you watch the show yesterday?
I did. And you know what? It was the first week I didn't send you anything because I always send you something when I'm watching it, right?
Oh, I know.
I didn't because that chocolate painting shit, I was not down for that. I was like,
Oh.
you better get her hands off him. Guys, I have to admit, Jamal already knows. I told Jamal that I have the biggest 90-day crush would be on Josh. Swear to God. Hands
Why
down.
do you have to say
Well,
that every
you
time?
know what?
Now, do you guys think this is just playful banter or is she serious? Because then she better watch out for Natalie.
Kim, the feeling is mutual. Let me tell
What?
you. Thank you. I
What the
appreciate it.
hell?
What?
No,
True.
it's not
Why?
okay.
Why?
Tiffany,
Josh, you can't be out here saying you have crushes on people, bro. Tripping.
I'm your mom. I'm your mom.
Especially. Hey, Denise, what's poppin'?
Jamal's like, hell no, that's true. Everybody says that. Everybody says that about. I get so many people ask me like, what's Josh and Rob like in real life? I'm like, they are so normal and so genuine. Like, people don't even say. That's you, Jamal. I don't say they. Not saying you're trash, but that's what Jamal says. I don't say
No,
that.
I don't.
No, you know what? We're brothers. We're brothers.
No,
all of us.
Denise, I'm not okay with this. I don't
Josh
like.
is
I
Jamal's
feel like I'm
future
third
stepdaddy.
wheeling. I don't like it. Ugh.
Well, you said you wanted a dad.
I know.
I said I wanted.
You did say that. Josh,
well, Mom, you should have made better decisions.
You know what I'm saying? Your mom should have, but I did a pretty good job with you. So
you just said open sesame.
Oh my God, that is not true. Jamal Menzies.
I remember when I was younger, I asked my mom, I said, was I an accident? She said, you were the best accident I ever had.
That is true. You are the best accident, the happiest accident ever. Look, now everybody's saying Team Josh and Kimberly.
So
there you go, guys. Playful banter or kind of cringe. And I see a lot of you guys say that Josh is kidding and Kim isn't, which that's my opinion. Honestly, that's my opinion. I think Kim is flirting and Josh is just, just joking around and not taking her seriously, but Kim is serious. But that's just my opinion. So that's all for now, you guys. Thank you so much for watching me. I just wanted to say that I've decided that 2025 is going to start on February 1st because January is a free trial month. Fuck that. Thank you, everybody, for watching me. Thank you all that joined me in the live chat. I'll see you next time around. And everyone, have a wonderful weekend. Stay warm, stay dry, stay safe. Please double check that you're subscribed to my channel. And one more thing, please share with a friend or 10. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye.